What's good, everybody? You rocking with TheCzarr, rights reserved. CommenterNation, greatest nation since United Nations. We in the building. Shout out to everybody. Now, I said I was going to speak on this, and I'm here to do so. So I'm not going to dance around the bush. There's a YouTuber by the name of, let's say, JustKryptic, okay? Because that's what he goes by. Multi-million subs. He has everything set up. Now, why am I mentioning this person? This person has recently found it upon themselves to come out publicly. And what he did publicly was he came in with the narrative saying, oh, Tentacion's alive. See, I was telling y'all. Okay. He said, I'm the only one on here doing this. Okay. Well, let me ask you, you're young. So let me ask you something. If you were doing it, how'd you do it with no threats? If you were doing it, why weren't you doing it consistently? Because we could take that out the window. I watch some of you have mukbangs, fake relationships you're doing. Don't try and play a pretty boy role online like you're superhero for preteens. Because that's the only thing I could think of. You're a preteen superhero. And then come back around trying to talk about something serious that's beyond your presence. Like, you're talking about something when you ain't risked nothing. If some of these people heard you speak, seen you speak, they would have rocked you. Like, these dudes, I dealt with some of them. I'm telling you, you would be dog food out here if you really did the investigation how you're supposed to do it. Here's what's crazy. I did the real investigation dealing with Kanika Jenkins too. You think that didn't come with? See, you want to take the glory, and I don't care how many people seen you. I don't care if you had 1 billion people see it. What did I tell people about that? What do I tell people? I tell people that the way they move and everything with their YouTube career, I defined it. I redefined it. I got people that hate me, that show up faithfully. And Keanu blocked me. What? Did I ever tell you you had to be here in the first place? But you're here for a reason, right? Right, shut up. Anyways, what I'm trying to tell y'all is this individual took it upon himself to BS a whole thing. The evidence you showed, you're stupid. Do you know how dumb you are? You use that as investigative evidence to prove a point where you made a blatant statement he's alive. Do you know the danger in that? You're young. You're young. So I know it's like play. Let me tell you the danger. So let me teach you the danger in that. You made an abrupt statement that almost 100,000 people have seen now. You use your public who watches to make a lie. They'll turn a lie into the truth. That's where lawsuits come in, dummy. I know everybody want to jump up here, talk about something. That's where lawsuits come in. You made a blatant statement that he's alive because of this. I've been telling y'all, because it was an iPhone 11, a photo. Other people already said that's Photoshop. So the phone couldn't be Photoshop? That wasn't 2 separate pictures? Maybe, like, you didn't think it out. And that's what these guys represent. They want to bring a bad vision, bad view. They don't think out their points. They just want to get up and talk. Get up and talk. Even when our freestyle is thought out. Always. The brainstorming happens for days at a time. Like, this just isn't random. I came up here to talk about something different. Then I caught your little idiot self putting out something like he's alive. I'm the only. You know what? I would have let him. There's other people that say he's alive. Here's where you get addressed. Oh, I'm the only one doing this. No one. You're the only one doing the fake stuff. When I'm actually calling, showing up places. That's me. That's not you. I'm showing up places. You ain't showing up nowhere but to do a mukbang. Yeah, that's in the title. This guy is notorious for mukbangs and fake relationships with other weird YouTubers. That's a fact. Acting like he's kissing her like this is me and her. You're doing smooches and mukbangs. Stick to that. That's what you do. You don't do this. This ain't your lane. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is not your lane. Period. Stick to the mukbangs. Stick to that. That's what you do. Don't get up here saying, he's alive, he's this. I told you. You told us nothing. When I was talking about it, all you little crabs were crawling up the walls trying to think up a title. I was getting it in. That's a fact. Even those who hate me, that's what they hate me for, because I was getting it in. Are you dumb? Oh my gosh. Really? And you're the only one doing it. You're the only one that didn't address not other one grown man. You're the only one that didn't address anything dealing with minors. You're the only one that didn't address anyone taking advantage of people to off them. You're the only one. So stay in your lane. That's not the type of conversations you're even built to have with people. Are you serious? Do you see what your content is? Now, here's what I'm going to put up here. Here's what I'm going to put up here. And this is the best way I can say it. If you have a channel built off of eating food and making fake relations or real relations, I don't know what they are, do that. Over here, we get it in. See, cats like you do it for the views. I did it for morality, human nature, what it stood for when he was helping people before he was taken out. There's a clear difference between us. Clearly. And you're clearly not getting it. That's okay. Even when listen, they know my name. Go check the time periods. No, like you said, go check the time periods. See who put in that work right away. Not waiting a while to see what people say. I was first on the scene. Like, what's up? That's me. You're confused, and I get it. You could play that game. I don't play that game because y'all YouTubers, bottom line, most y'all don't stand behind your media. See, that's the thing. I stood behind everything I did, dealt with it behind the scenes. While you're sleeping, cuddled up with your teddy bear because you look like a young bull. Cuddle up with your teddy bear. I'm out here putting that work in. Media's well thought out, well done. You're showing a fake receipt that's turned out to be a fake picture, but you made a real statement that you could be sued for. Are you kidding me? Who's your media marketing personnel? How'd y'all let him do that? Why'd y'all let him do that? Oh, what? He was in his room and decided to do it? Listen, you got 1 million subs. You got somebody behind you that's dumb enough to do that. Who is your media, your manager? They aren't smart. They just put you up on a mission that you have no proof to prove. You're talking to a guy who has information they don't even know yet. I'm telling you, there's no proof to the statement you made. You're looking at pictures. Oh, he used to look like, hey, he looks similar to that guy. Do you know how bad anyone wants to speculate? Of course. Has it crossed my mind? Of course. But stay objective. See, that's the problem when people go to these YouTube classes from top YouTubers, and what they learn is certain way, and I have not. Just so you know, everything's organic with me to date. We're about to be at 1 million lifetime views. Everything's organic. Okay? Now, will I be doing other stuff in the future? Absolutely. But it's all organic. And these guys show up. And when it's done, the series, guaranteed it's going to shake the hemisphere. I'm telling you. It's all organic now. Everyone here, you witness history. Every video you showed up, you witnessed history in the making. That's the thing. And here's the difference. You do a mukbang for the views now, but when I want to look up a mukbang and how to eat, you can show me that. When people want to know how to use their minds, how to think above and beyond and be better people, they could come here and learn. There's a difference between us. I'm not your type of YouTuber. I'm not that guy. You're doing things for fun, doing things, hey, I got this many views. That's cool. TheCzarr had views like you. Why? They stopped it because the truth was coming. I've been spitting truth for, how many people would you rather see the lie versus who you're going to allow to see the truth? Think about it. It's simple mathematics. And that's where you fail to understand. That's where we differ. Because you're worried about what he and she thinks. Me, I'm making moves so the future makes sense. We're different types of YouTubers, and that's okay. Not saying I hate the guy, not saying that, and I'm not going to be super long because I don't have a lot to say I hate about him, but you put yourself in suable range because you made a comment and statement that he is alive. Here's why, and you're wrong with your proof. When your proof's wrong, everything's foolproof to fall. When your proof's wrong. Yeah, they're like, you always talk about it, but they did not prove me wrong yet. You see the difference? What I spoke on, matter of fact, the people I directly spoke on, behind the scenes hit me up with hate because I know what I'm talking about. There's a difference between us. When it happened, I said it, and when I said it, that's when the hate came. There's a difference. T-Page is still hating, making their little threats, taking their little shots behind the scenes, pregnant and all. Still doing it. Why? I don't know. I just pray for all of y'all. The man and father sticks around to actually care. In all honesty, why are they bothering me? And like when I say bother me, I could be washing my hands. I'll get a random message. They're like, nah, your channel. What? Really? Really? What about my channel? Oh, you told the truth on your channel. Let's talk real talk. Oh, you do different things. Oh, you actually investigate. Oh, you're actually getting it done. These other people make a thing, think the views. Listen, keep your views. At the end of the day, when they're looking at legacy, they're going to say, oh, he had this many million views. Oh, shoot, I missed out on this ride. Exactly. I make them miss the ride, and you throw the mysticism at them. Because ultimately, everything I said panned out. Are you stupid? What agent was trying to hit you up on the low? What people were trying to investigate things you were talking about? What did you do, though? He's alive. That's all you did. That's all you did. We got it done over here, for real. To the point they know we know what's up. We know. There's things I don't say all the time, but we know. And that's a good investigation. See, there's a difference between I investigated. No, I did a good investigation. That's the difference. That's why I don't tag up with these YouTubers, link up with, because I know that they're looking for the views. I'm looking to be authentic with what I say. We are not the same in that way, sir. That's the truth. Why would they hate me so bad if I wasn't right? Oh, because you're saying, didn't say he was alive, didn't hate him, didn't throw no slander, didn't speak in no way that wasn't proved true. Got people with my name in their mouth all over social medias and stuff. That's when you do it different. Don't you get it? When they can't chatter that your investigation is wrong and bad, they chatter about the person. What have they consistently did this entire time? Come at the person. Come at the person. I told them how to win. Prove me wrong in everything I'm saying now while I'm saying it, and you win. They wouldn't do it. Why? Would they risk exposing who they are? Would they risk a situation where, We're not even going to go into that because that's something else I have yet to talk about. Do you see? You don't get it. You're young. I get it. But when you use the words only, here's what you need to understand, excuse me. I am the only YouTuber that grinded on this situation. I am the only YouTuber that came forward to do this content. There was others warning me not to. Others of them took spiritual ways. I looked at the evidence and told you about it. Proved true. Only YouTuber. The rest, oh, he has a good point. No, I'm telling it like it is. That's the difference. And that's what they don't get. They want to fool you as the public like, oh, look, I had this title here. Oh, look, I had that. Look at the date. Look at my dates. Look at my dates. Open your mouth. And that's an open challenge to any YouTuber that wants to play this game. I will sweep you under the rug and then wrap you up in it. You don't amount to what I do. I'm sorry. I want to see y'all get billions of views. But when they want authenticity, it's TheCzarr rights reserved all day. None of y'all. None of y'all. I had big time people saying, yo, why are you doing that? Like, do you know? I know who. I know what they did. I always have something on them. See, that's how I play my game. I always have something on you when I'm addressing it. You hear what I'm saying. It makes you think, does he know? I knew. And you knew I knew. That's why you just was like, never mind. I play the game different. I play it different. Y'all play it saying it's all about the views. I play it saying I'm going to win. That's the difference. My victory isn't the views. My victory is how authentic I brought it. The views always come. My authenticity in who I am, it's not mimicked or repeated. Respectfully, that's why there's only a few other YouTubers I watch. I don't sit around watching YouTubers, the big names. Let me be real. Before I get into R. Kelly thing, respectfully, and Queen, I know respectfully, I don't sit around watching Tasha K. There's something about her. Respect to everyone. I don't sit around watching you, baby girl. Why? I just don't feel it. Like you get up there, you got the tea, you got the same things is going. But here's the thing. You got the R. Kelly scoop. How about you bring out the fact that he's not the only one doing it? Or do you have the scoop on that? You don't even know about that, do you? You don't even know where to begin with names, do you? I see y'all. You talk about what's public. When it's public leading to something, then you get the info. TheCzarr collects the info, then he sees where it matches up. Info first. Then I discern what I need to say. I don't wait for the breaking story. That's probably why here at YouTube, I'm not sitting here with thousands and thousands like I was, because I'm not looking for the breaking story. Try and get 90 to 100,000 views on one video. I did that. I did everything they're doing. My thing was to bring truth and change a nation. The greatest nation since United Nations. You don't understand that. You don't understand that. That's where we part ways as YouTubers. You don't get that. You're about having fun, doing different things. Okay. But don't come to a subject and say you're the only when you're not at all. Let's be real. If you're a YouTuber and you looked up anything doing with it, you know who I am. You know who I am. Let's not play the numbers game. I don't even show all my subs. You know who I am. That's why these guys make comments for the attention. That's why I don't address everyone. I had some of your bigger name ones come in here. Like, I could tell you, when I'm getting my information hot off the press. Like, are you dumb? And my queen's flip voice, are you dumb? For real? There's no similarities. You mentioned his name. I made it a series that was real. That was real life happening before your eyes. Real life happening before your eyes. That's the truth. These dudes were really mad on the backside. There was really people hating. There was really agents showing up. There was really people showing up bearing gifts. Like, are you stupid? This was real. Whether you realized it or not, like, oh, that's just media. Yeah, it's media, but that was real. Authenticity. Just like, you know what I see it as? I love those YouTubers that go around recording the law, different things, not because they're recording law, but that's real time. That gives you a sense for what's happening now. That's how you got this series. And I broke it down just in case people didn't get it. The series was real. It happened before your eyes. From the time he left this earth on the journey of an individual named TheCzarr All Rights Reserved searching how this happened to Tentacion. You seen it all. I told you what happened. What, I botched the title? How? Why would they attack my videos? If I botched the title, why were they attacking video after video? Why? Why? What reason would I attack something if it's a lie? Except to debate it. They did not debate me as a lie. They attacked my character. That answers what's true and what's false. Why did Jenny's videos get attacked? Only her videos at one point in time got attacked. If you were there, you now know who she is. Do you get me? You know the truth about her. She didn't like I was telling the truth about her, let alone she couldn't figure out how I knew. She was like, how does he know that? Guys, it's simple and plain. You see these dudes hating like, oh, he disrespected my such and such. Now, there are majority grown women here. And I've talked to y'all about the case. Which one of y'all did I disrespect? These guys got to make a reason to come around. They know who daddy is. That's why I say that. No homo stuff. They know who daddy is. They got to figure out a way to get next to me, talk to me. One dude tried to threaten, then play my music. What? This really happened. I can't make this stuff up. Yo, these guys, it's not YouTubers that are weird. It's the support groups around them that are weirdos. Y'all are weirdos. Y'all have always been weirdos. I have proof y'all weirdos. Proof. Like saying stuff out of you gave my core people proof of your fraud status. These dudes are frauds. Like, here's the only example I could use. They'll play nice publicly, talk all that stuff, then be sitting on dildos the size of... I'm going to use another example. Hold on. I got to think up one. I can't make this up. They'll say all this stuff. And then you found out X saw him getting busted out and got away from him like, whoa. And they're saying, oh, no, he saw something he wanted to get away from. What's hard about that? What's hard to get about? How can't y'all understand that? Where's your thinking where you're like, oh, you don't want to do something or be somewhere. You make moves and you leave somewhere else. Like, what's hard to understand that? But you guys know that didn't happen. Oh, you see some of his buddies posting my picture as their profile. Like, you seen this happen. Why weren't they doing that to no other YouTuber? Why didn't they have JustKryptic's photo up like he knows something? He's exposing something. He's trying to do a mukbang again. Guys, let's attack his channel. They weren't doing that to none of y'all. There's a difference. You and I. You could say my views, but your caliber is not up to me. Your content ideas. Mine's pioneered. You know what I learned? It's okay to be a pioneer. You don't get what it is that you're deserving up front, but I still paved the way. TheCzarr's a man of many talents. This isn't the only thing I'm able to do. Thank the good Lord above. Facts. It's not the only thing I can do. You're making this a career decision. So yes, you gotta copycat, you gotta steal, you gotta do things. Mine ain't built like that. I paved the way. How am I to think that you don't know what's up? And these online medias are watching me to repeat what I'm saying. Really? Really? And you don't know what's up? I'm the only one that said this. Matter of fact, let's be real. I got about 3 to 4 people that said it before your video day even happened. Your first video, no, son. Check the dates for real over here. I've been in the game doing it. Been linked up to learn about industry. You're in the industry you don't even know yet. You're deep into YouTube, you don't even know the industry yet. You'll just say, hey, I'm a YouTuber. Your channel gets deleted tomorrow. You'll just be working them back up. You would have made no difference. Another mukbang, link up with a YouTuber, act like I'm kissing YouTuber. It's different over here. From going back and forth with YouTube about stuff they're saying, from me showing them seeing these guys are lying and holding me down, having my back. You don't know what that's like because you make safe media. All your medias, anybody comes, that's not the media here. Stay in your lane. That's the problem. I does this. That's like me making mukbangs out of nowhere. There would be a different channel for that. You're on the same channel saying like you already were doing something you never did. Making it with the glamorous cam on. Like, see, I told you, look at this photo. Trippy has iPhone 11 that came out after X was gone. Nobody cares. That look fake. That look real to you. That look real to you. That picture look real to you. No Photoshops. Like, why do these guys come into our media style, the style of no styles, and you're taking credit for a story randomly saying he's alive off a photo on a phone that you can't even verify isn't photos? It's crazy. It's crazy. Definitely clickbait. You took a serious topic and clickbaited all your viewers. That's terrible. That's wrong. How about you hold up the photo that showed a mold of X with his neck piece missing where he got shot? How about you hold up a photo of the text between Juice WRLD that were going on with someone when he was purchased? How about you show up a photo of the potential names of minors that were violated around him, people he was fighting for, and that's possibly why he was taken out. You take the safe road. That's why you stay in the safe roads lane. You do mukbangs and stuff. Do not step out with a receipt of a picture that's public, no one ever not seen, and say this is proof someone's alive. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. I have court documents. That's why they can't play with me. That's why they could say whatever they want. I know who they are. That's the thing. Your character's apparent. Your decisions and choices you made to harm others, it's apparent. I know of them. You didn't speak about not one thing that was wrong in it except saying he's alive, he's alive. You didn't do that. You can be a big YouTuber. But being young, here's an older thing. Word from the wise. Put respect on people when it's deserving. When I was out here speaking about this with all that backlash, not one of y'all spoke up. Not one YouTuber came up except the lower ones I can speak on. Wes, for a fact. Wes versus the people. He spoke up. There's a few others, but offhand, there's a few people on the come up that do real media that did. No one else did. Some of them for business reasons, some of them for other reasons. But what I'm telling you is you weren't there. You weren't. Not one of you. When these guys were threatening because you're exposing something, why wouldn't they be threatening you for making that comment? Except with a lawsuit. Why? Because they know you make no sense. You make no sense. It's like a hope, a wish, and a dream. I exposed the real, who was messing around, handing money around, who in the recent things were giving up their character, showing that they were shady. I did that. You wouldn't even directly address them. You would say him, oh, that's my favorite rapper. I guarantee it. Come on now. I don't care if you want to speak about something, but come correct with it. Because you know at the end of the day, you do mukbangs and you be with the whatever. I don't know. I don't know the name. You kiss on cam with her. Don't act like you were speaking about this. Come on now. You know you weren't. That's like somebody false flagging. They're false flagging. You're like, you were never part of that. Nah, I was around it. Trying to hold up a flag. Oh, I know a few people. You're false flagging. You're false flagging. You gave no details, no intricate things. You didn't speak about the officers. Did you predetermine how the officers would catch all the suspects? What did you do? You didn't do none of that. You did nothing. You did 5 to 18 more mukbangs. Then, oh yeah, guys, I told y'all he was alive. Let's see he's alive. Oh, see, I said it. Your proof sucked. You didn't prove nothing. You just talked it. We do off proof. And I rock with all my viewers. Even, you want to, yo, TheCzarr first ever. You want to know what? Here's what it is. Especially to y'all that hate me. Here's what it is. I have zero hate for you. You want to know why? Because I remained objective. And this was justice for a rapper that was taken, and it was funny style around him. But let me also tell you this. At the end of the night, when you're looking at whatever you're looking at, examining yourself, ask yourself, have you behaved authentic to the point where you respect others' lives as much as yours to love yourself and not torture others? There's things I could have said and did that were above and beyond to people I felt were a threat to me, or I was like, you know what? They don't know I'm not standing for this. But I'm smart. So I dealt differently. I've always been a trap for people hating like this. Always. Forever, that's my media and content. But even if you hate me, right now you have to admit this. When there are guys like JustKryptic that get up here and make statements that they've been doing something, he's alive, things like that with weak proof, you gotta put respect on my name. Because even before I had sources, I was guessing how the cops would catch the suspects. I told the cops what they were going to do. I told the lawyer what's going to happen. These are people that have been through this channel. Are you kidding me? Put respect on my name. Hate me, but put respect on my name. Don't be stupid. You can hate someone so much, but how can you not respect someone putting in work this way? You serious? You would be if you had beef with someone and you were in high school. Let me give it to students, because I have a lot of 18 to 30-year-olds. You were in high school and you were beefing with someone because you want to be the best at it. If they made a good move and scored, you couldn't help but say that was a good move, right? So put some respect on my name. I had the baby mother sliding through, hitting the hate thing, reporting false things on all of her videos. When you know I'm telling the truth about you. You know I am. You knew I was. And you knew there's funny business. Kid Trunks, you still ain't answer that receipt. Stop playing with me. You put respect on my name today, boy. Stop playing with me. Put respect on my name. You sat up there with the receipts behind the scenes, sitting up there playing both sides. I'm calling it out like an ESPN game. It's so obvious. I called you out and it hurt. You couldn't even address not one thing I said. You go public and you're talking about some other stuff. Trying to respond off brand like, oh yeah, I love my fans. We found out that's a lie. You stole from your fan. $2,000, what was it, $2,000? Put respect on my name. You were a liar. Now here's what's going to happen. The future again. You're hearing it now. Watch. And members only, if something goes missing, if something gets messed up, I guarantee it is the guy I spoke on. He already got caught. It's just people around him weren't dumb. Ken Soul's not dumb, so it didn't trick him. He knows them type of games. It didn't work. You did the same thing to Ski Mask. You're doing this to each and every one of them, and I called it out. Why are you mad? You didn't answer it. You didn't address it. What? T-Page's attack character more. That's how I know you guys are all in bed together. All in bed together. You're mad because someone who cared about your friend stood up. You didn't even stand up to Vic Mensa. Oh, say F Vic Mensa. F Vic Mensa. Like, shut up. Like, what is he talking about? He stood up on a stage and let fans yell it. This dude just disrespect in front of his mother. That's where we're going with it? That's acceptable? In front of his mom? Let me tell you something. Y'all attacked videos. She attacked even the ones where I exposed y'all receipts. I still got the receipts. I still got stuff. You still ain't answer. Let's jump over here. I also spoke about his managers with an S. I caught one of the fake decoys. I ran into the ground as a lie. Coming out exposing one of y'all, trying to put it on the page. Like, Solomon, he said you did this. I got y'all. I made them expose y'all. I never even said a name. They just knew who I was talking about. How? How did you know who I was talking about? Now, little Panamanian is dead silent. I already got her receipts, which she sent me, her admitting to something she shouldn't have said. Really? I don't get, that's why. That's why. Right there. Those two reasons alone put respect on the series. My series wasn't done like DJ Vajwash. Let me get these people knocked off. C-word, savages. They're this, they're that, they're that. And also, did you know such and such? A pack. I didn't make a series doing all that. I made it sincere, exposing real stuff. The support came exactly when it was needed from exactly who it needed to be. And further support will come for those who it matters most from. I'm not worried about the rest. But let's get that straight now. This YouTuber, along with all the rest of y'all all need to get together and be fake and fraudulent on you doing anything or caring anything about this together. Be fake together. This is the wrong place. This is all rights reserved. The greatest nation since United Nations, and you ain't with the nation. None of y'all paid y'all dues. Y'all lacking in dues. And I'm of the class to tell you to pay up. That's my rank. I can tell you to pay up. None of y'all paid dues. They think because they're getting money through YouTube, they're doing their share. No, pay up. Y'all owe something over here. You're with the nation? You're with the real nation? Okay. We dealt with a lot over here. Stop playing. These dudes be the last. They be the last to do real media and then say like they're the only. Only. I looked down your page. I found more mukbangs than anything. You're the only one? What? Let me ask you. You're the only one. What threatening messages do you deal with? What threatening people did you meet up with? What business did you take care of because of this series? What'd you do? Who'd you handle? You would have had to. Media like this brings people that don't like what you're talking about. You would have had to. So what you do? Fill me in. When you were kissing in the car with what's her name, what were you going through? I'm waiting. How could you make your mukbang in peace? You eating in peace? You never had your meal interrupted? Really? See, they want the glory. They want the glory. They want the recognition. They want people to thank them as something. But what does that matter if you are not? What do you gain? If it's not you, how do you gain from it? You could talk about whatever you want, but be ready for people to address it when you didn't go through anything or did the videos. You probably were one of the clowns in the comments on a fake name saying, stop talking about it. I bet it. Yes, we found out those were YouTubers bigger than me. Why are you worried? Why are you worried? Their butt hurt. I had what they didn't. I'd say things that have come out in an online magazine or something a week to 2 weeks later. Are you stupid? Really? I had people that hate me. See, I know it's a lot that hate. I had people that hate me that came back like, yo, this just came out. And this is respect to him. This is not to, I'm not going to say his name. He's like, yo, I'm going to keep it real. At first, yo, I thought you were BS. But literally after that last live, yo, look at this. And I'm like, I know. He's like, yo, respect. He's like, respect on your name. He's like, I didn't know. I didn't expect this to be true. And it is. He said, so he's like, yo, keep doing your thing. He's like, for real though. He's like, I was one of your biggest haters. He's like, there wasn't a bigger hater than me. He said, but this just happened. Now you got my eyes open. That's not what I do it for, but that's what I keep going for. Because people don't listen, the truth always hurts first. It's gonna hurt. You're like, how? But then you have to pull yourself together and say, well, I'm gonna grow from this. His hating then, what if I lashed out and his hating then we made it personal? Rather than let him hate, then when he seen, he came back like, yo, you're the truth. Do you see how jumping the gun, how that would have looked stupid? And I'm doing the same thing to JustKryptic. You may not think it big, but son, that's a lawsuit. If I sit here and I say, I know he's alive, this is why he's alive, you are taking a risk. That is a big risk. You could get sued and anyone could do it. It could be his mother. It could be his aunt. It could be his father. It could be anybody, your sister. You could get sued because you're saying he's alive. If I just had a funeral and I put someone in the ground and someone's screaming they're alive and having others believe it and they're a public figure, that brings a bad name on us. You have to watch how to meet. That's why everyone can't jump in this. This isn't a mukbang. It's not let me title with this and get as many views as I can. That's not what it is. That's a bad game to play. There are others I warned about it that ripped the video down because they started getting certain messages they didn't want. Lawfully. That you can't make outlandish statements without solid proof. Your proof has to be A1. Like, for instance, Rain Lucy and XxxTentacion. Their music is so similar. Do you know how many people are like, that's it? No, they could just sound like him. For all I know, Rain is some short black dude who knows how to change his voice. And XxxTentacion is some tall white guy who can do many different voices. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you need to think about the media perspective. That's why I do a hard-hitting, objective perspective off of the mogul that I learned from watching. Go over to TheCzarr, go watch it, Star Report, go check it out. I learned those things from him. You do not want to go down that road. You don't. And sometimes I'd call up and he's like, yo, I had to cut you off because you started mentioning certain things. I learned. None of these guys want to learn nothing now. They just want to take the credit. He didn't want to take the heat. He didn't want to take the threats. He didn't want to take the T-base. He didn't want to take on personal messages. Didn't want to take on people using your picture. Didn't want to take on investigators trying to hit you up. Didn't want to take on people trying to be intimidating online. People trying to be intimidating in person. People trying to do, like, you don't want to take on any of that. But you want the glory. And in your mind, views give you the glory. Well, let me teach you something. In my mind, me being real to me brings me the glory. Do you get that? You're so focused on how many people see it, you're not focused on what you're saying. Because when you play the game this way, when the views get up as they steadily grow, subs go up as they steadily grow, you remain real to yourself. That's the difference. You don't let YouTube make you. You make YouTube. It's about you, but you make it about you. You feel me? I'm trying to tell you, yo. I learned, yo, I'm going to say this. That's why I made my comment when I spoke about I don't really watch people like Tasha K and them. Nothing against them. Because they're great at media and stuff. But my media over here, because I talk about scenarios investigative wise, they do minor investigations and they're speaking what they heard behind the scenes, but they don't do it. Y'all don't do it though. To the point where you're talking about something before anyone knows it. I spoke about things on TheCzarr when it came out weeks later. And the only people that heard what I talked about heard it here, only here. Wasn't nothing I could pay for. Wasn't nobody that I could call that's inside. These were people around the mix, staying quiet. They liked my media. They said, what you said was correct, but did you also know this? I'm like, wow, no. Explain it to me. Like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you guys there's a difference to the media. Guys like this, he'd be the biggest YouTuber. He just told 100,000 people Tentacion's alive. Do you see how fucked up that is? Real talk. He just told 100,000 people and going up. It's at 140 right now. 140,000 people that he's alive. Guys, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know about y'all, but to me, that's crazy. Like, what do y'all think? Am I bugging? That's crazy. Then he said he's the only one doing it. When multiple times I had mashups, I showed the same day. I may have mentioned it briefly. Then the next day, did my first video. The day after he's gone, one day, do my video. Another one. I start investigating. Another one. My DJ Khaled voice. Another one. Like, are you serious? So when you say you're the only one, you got to watch that. You're not the only one. You know that's a lie. I watch your video. I'm even giving you props here because you made no points in that. It was all hearsay. Hearsay. There's no date on the photo. Thus, you got a lawsuit. There's no date on the photo. Like, these guys don't think criminology. They don't think law. They don't think that way. There's no date on the photo. What in the court of law could you defend yourself with? No date on the photo. No type of proof that someone's saying, I was there, he was there. Like, you got nothing. Yet you're running it. He's alive, told you. Like, what are you doing? That's why YouTube is good for some people and it's bad for others. Because the way he's making it seem is that he's alive. I told you guys he's alive. Here's the proof. I'm thinking you're going to pull up a conversation with him. You're going to pull up him on FaceTime. Look, you pull out a picture of him beside Trippie Redd. Oh, the iPhone 11 also came. Do you know how they Photoshop nowadays? I see a different celebrity's picture Photoshopped every day. And you're telling me that's real? Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm disappointed because you're going into a lane you're not used to. You're making statements you shouldn't. And you think in your head, you think, oh, this was dope. But it's not. That's what I'm here to tell you. It's not dope. It's actually pretty dangerous for lawsuits. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, and I know you're young. That's why I'm saying this. That's why I address very few. Put it this way. If they were a YouTuber and they came at me, I addressed it. But it's not that you came at someone. It's that you're wrong, for one. For two, you did it the wrong way if you were going to do a clickbait. Three, you said, I've been said it. I was the only. No, you weren't, dummy. No, you weren't. Go back and watch videos I did. People are consistently saying that with no proof like you. All in my comments. Some of them are YouTubers. Hint, hint, low key. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't get it. And I understand that. But I explained it to you and broke it down. None of y'all were there for it. Y'all still ain't there for it. What, you think these T pages randomly hit me up like they're not stalking? Yo, some of these people got felony stalking charges. I can't. Felony stalking charges. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, it's not. They think it's a joke. But I'm being dead serious. They do. Like, I'm trying to tell you so you understand it. Yo, like, real talk though, they got them charges, but respectfully, JustKryptic, they would pick you up and like run with you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't understand what comes with media like this saying I was always right. If it's not the lawsuit, it's the hate. Yeah, you can ignore it. But when you use a statement outlandishly saying he's alive, now you're playing with business. You're making certain business and legal things look crazy. You're playing a dangerous game. They will sue the ish out of you. You just said he's nothing's wrong. Like, we didn't just see a funeral. Like, are you serious? I just think that's psycho. I think that's crazy. Son, that's crazy. I'm sorry. They're not really telling you. That's crazy, man. You need to get rid of that video. It's crazy. It's crazy. You have no proof. You had no conversations. You have nothing but your word. I told you so. Like, come on. We did this last month with the guys. Do y'all remember the guy saying he looks like little JoJo? What proof do you have that their blood is the same, that they are who you say? You look like them. I know a lot of skinny, light-skinned dudes. What does that mean? That's X. That's X. Like, what are you talking about? His face looks like it. Yeah, they both got bushy eyebrows. Like, what? Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. What y'all need to be doing, and here's another thing. Why is it that you guys are mentioning X, but you're not mentioning these people coming at his alleged kid? Really? They're coming at a child. No, we're not going to talk about that. Let's talk about how he's alive. You're not, like, what? It's crazy. That makes no sense. As always, TheCzarr has some business I got to take care of, but let me say this. Either tomorrow or Wednesday, we are going to go through the videos that all of these YouTubers said, I'm giving them their chance to take it down now. If you're a YouTuber, I'm giving y'all a chance to take down the video now where you claimed he was alive. I'm giving you your chance. You are going to look crazy. You are going to look crazy. I'm telling you. I'm doing all YouTuber videos where they said Tentacion's alive. You will see my point. I watched my lineup. Yo, I hope some of those videos disappear off my lineup. When I'm quiet, I told you I'm always working. Y'all are going to look crazy. I'm going to say your YouTube name too. I'm going to say your YouTube name. I'm going to play your voice. What you're saying, I'm going to narrate it. Everyone can get it. I don't care who you are. YouTuber, I don't care. Everyone can get it. I'm getting all you. I don't care if you're like, oh, but I'm the hardest YouTuber. You get it. If you said it, you get it. Stand on your media. This is the series. Stand on your media. You said he's alive. You said he's alive. Stand on it. Then we're going to look at your proof because I want to show a difference. And I want to see if you catch what it is I'm actually looking at. I'm telling you the reason I'm going over it, but TheCzarr always has a mentality to exactly what I'm trying to show you. I want to see if you could see it. I want to see if you could see it. There is a pattern in all of these YouTubers. I want to see if you catch it. It shook me up. It shook me up. There's a pattern in all of them. I want to see if you can catch it. I can't make this up. You're going to bug out. Like for real. I can't believe it. Yes, JustKryptic, we're playing your video too. If it's there, I'm playing your video. So keep it there. TheCzarr needs to play your video. And I want to narrate through it. Keep that video up, please. You're part of my media production. I want to show y'all something. Yo, I want to show y'all something. Like for real. All right, so I'm going to get back with you. Community. In community, I'm going to have something go up where I want to apologize sincerely to my Patreon people. My times are now getting controlled. They're in a controlled space. I do have uploads that I have not yet uploaded there. I'm going to upload it there. And I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to speak about some things that normally publicly I don't speak about, especially to those, because you deserve it. You deserve me to speak about these things. So I'm going to speak about it in detail. And I want to get y'all humble opinion. It doesn't matter how many of y'all there is there. We're going to go through with it. Again, I'm everywhere. Hit me up on Instagram, CZARR .of.JASPERRA. Hit me up in the messages if you want to talk privately. I'm planning to actually meet up with some of my commenters. Shout out to Chris A. Brooklyn's beautiful. Brooklyn was beautiful. It was beautiful. That was my first time in Brooklyn. It was beautiful. I made a video, showed y'all I was chilling in the Bronx. I showed that. That was on some business stuff though. But in Brooklyn though, it was beautiful. I'm going to be back there. It was definitely beautiful. And I have family there. So I got to go see those family members. So I got family in Brooklyn. So I'm going to have to slide through there anyway. But yeah, yo, Brooklyn was beautiful when I went to the thing. But yo, at the outskirts, that joint looked crazier than the Bronx. Like, yo. Looks like y'all go to war and then y'all just go to bed. Like y'all leave everything out. Like we went to war. Epic. Like, nah, don't get it twisted. It looked beautiful, but Brooklyn wasn't a game. That thing was crazy. Like I've been in parts of the Bronx too. There's certain parts that are crazy, but Brooklyn looked crazy on the outskirts. Maybe it's just me. It looked crazy. I was like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. But that's probably the slums, what y'all would call the slums. But downtown, yo, that thing was beautiful. Beautiful. Fresh air, dope restaurants. I can't complain. So if y'all looking for a trip, my advice is go visit Brooklyn. Brooklyn was awesome. Downtown Brooklyn, yo, that joint was popping. That was popping. I gotta give you that. Authentic food. I'm telling you. Oh, Queen, you got to break that down. Research the owners of Patreon. Let me know. Interesting. I'm going to look into that, Queen. And I'm always open to interpretation, learning something. Thank you. I'm going to look into that. But I appreciate you all stopping by. Listen, it's going to be lit. Next time I come on here, you're going to get the commentary and everything. Listen, I've been going live with this joint because, all right, now I know though, and I'm not shutting this joint off. My joint got to load up. I'm having a thing where I gotta load up my computer because I think it's real cold. Yo, I try and do it different. I try and be different. I try and do it different. I had to address JustKryptic though. He did too much. And he made a lot of statements that were off base, and I know that's not true. And I know what type of YouTuber stuff he does, so it was just weird how he was trying to move. It's weird because I know what type of stuff he does. But see, that's my thing. They step out their element and then they try and say whatever, do whatever. But that's my thing. You can't do that. Now, here's my thing. He could keep that video up for his 500,000 views off of saying that. He's risking a lawsuit. He's risking a lawsuit and everything else because you can't make statements that way and stand by it. Again, I'm going to have the mashup of all your favorite YouTubers saying he's alive. Then we're going to analyze their channel and we're going to see what type of media they actually have. You are going to have a laughing stock. Watch. Yo, how do I know? I was bugging out watching them. Like, I laughed to tears in my eyes. Now, y'all know I laugh, but to the point I cry, like, even X would he'd get a kick out of this. I'm about to go in. Yo, you gotta listen to these guys. Like, listen to them. Look at what their normal media is. And see how out of place they seem in it. Like, you're gonna catch them up and stuff. And as always, DJ Academics, I'm definitely gonna take shots at you. I'm gonna have fun with you. Because the way I see it now, I said, you know what? He spent his life earning something, playing with others. Now I gotta play with you. You don't want to respond? Cool. I'm gonna play with you, fam. I gotta play with you now. Queen, let them rock. Everybody's good to rock. What? Somebody's Queen, don't do that to him. Let him speak in here. Let them speak. They're also invited. Let them speak in here, Queen. Let them speak. Because they're part of this too. I let everybody speak. Even the people that hate me, I let them speak. Well, don't argue with him. Let him be. Let everyone rock. Let them rock. They're good. I'm not mad at them. It's whatever. Y'all just don't go back and forth if y'all don't want to handle it. But listen, you're talking to somebody that's from the hate room. I had people talk about everything about me. They were saying all types of stuff. So trust me, I know what you mean, but the way I see it is they're saying it online. And I don't know if Lay's spreading that. What's going on? I don't think Lay's spreading anything. That's not who I heard it from. Literally, if you go down my videos and look in the comments, there's a random guy who said that. I understand. Just if that's happening behind the scenes, go at it behind the scenes. But let him speak up. I do want to hear what he said. No. It wasn't. Here's the thing. I can tell you why Lay never said it. Because Lay talks to me often. She talks to me about different stuff happening often. I literally seen it in a comment on my video where a guy stating that happened, it happened. And I told him that's not true. That's not, it's a guy that came on and said it. He said it out of nowhere. And I was like, yo, what are you talking about? He went into detail in the comments. That's a fact. That happened. Queen, you're saying a lot of crazy stuff. Yo, all right, I got to get out of here. Okay. It seems like you guys know that I got important people watching, some people watching. Quinn, I think I remember you. Now that you said you're the Anon investigator, I understand. I told you we got nurses, investigators, judges. We got mad people up in this piece aside from the haters. They don't realize that though. Like I got mad people in here watching all the time. Like it's not like a joke. But I don't want y'all fighting. Don't fight. We about to get out of here anyway. I got to go handle some business. But get ready, yo. I'm going to commentate through the thing. Yo, it is hilarious, yo, these dudes. Wait till I bring up the one dude. Let me think. I'm trying to think of who he is. Wait till I bring up the one dude who's talking spiritual. And I want you guys, yo, what's your name? The fly guy? Air pilot? I don't know what your name is. I know you were there in the beginning. Yo, you're hilarious, yo. Yo, you are so funny. Like, I don't know if you're trying to be funny. I don't know if you're being serious with. No, there's no way. I don't believe, me personally, I don't believe, yeah, flight guy. Yeah, his name was something, the flight guy. I don't believe you're taking what you say serious. I don't, there's something about it. And they're going to see it tomorrow or the day after, but it's probably tomorrow. I'm going to keep y'all in the loop in community. Yo, bro, you made me, I laughed. I drooling. That's how hard I was laughing. I was like, he ain't serious. Why is he doing this to us? I'm like, if I was pre-programmed, you'd be programming me. Like, I'm like, what is he? The stuff you're saying to them, I'm like, what the? What? Hey, yo, I've read a lot of books. Books about spells, all types of stuff. The stuff you're saying, I have not seen in any book ever. That's why I'm like, what? Yo, what are you taking? What is it you're taking? Like, whatever you're taking allegedly before your videos, yo, that puts you on the zone. Yo, you said some stuff. I had to pause it. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, what the? I had to go research. Yo, I had to research in the middle of your video because I'm like, wait, is he? Wait. I was like, he's not telling the truth. There's no way. I never heard someone talk like that about anything, but kudos to you. We're going to look over different stuff y'all had. The greatest nation since United Nations in the building. Shout out to the commenters. All rights reserved. One word. We out.